Hello everyone, welcome to the tour of the Cooolsmp. The Cooolsmp is an SMP I've been on for quite a long time. Most of it has been on my friend Sean's channel, so if you want to see earlier events of the Cooolsmp, I highly recommend you go check out his channel. Now, I wanted to show you a lot of stuff that I and others have been doing on the Cooolsmp and give you a small tour for my audience. So first we have the spawn area. The spawn area is actually very historic. The first part of the spawn area was actually there was a portal, but the Cooolsmp is something called lore, so we made a little story to add more fun to the SMP. Oh my god, why does spectator mode make me just go higher? I need to go, then I'm just gonna go creative, put my stuff in my home. Okay. This, the Cooolsmp is very cool though. The first part is I'm going to show you is the portal. The portal used to be a really important part, but it was destroyed because of story reasons on the Cooolsmp. It also has a story that I may make an explanation video depending how good this video does. Now we have the ocean. Now the ocean is important because there used to be a giant war on the SMP, and it was actually me who ended up blowing a lot of stuff, including this entire ocean. I then, because I knew I blew up everything, which I felt kind of bad about, I decided, hey, I'm not going to blow it. Instead of just leaving this to not be fixed, I would actually try to fix it. And so I tried my best, and yeah, now it's an ocean that has a lot of tropical fish inside it. I was going to do this in spectator mode, which is a mode where it doesn't show your hands, but I think I need to do this like that. And then there's a move where I can like, F9, F8, 1, there we go. Okay. So, after that we have the giant ocean that I made, we have some bridges, and then we come to Crescent Island. Crescent Island's actually a place I created pretty recently during the continuous war. Crescent Island is a place I hope will be a peaceful place where anyone on the server who's going to get chased down or murdered can not get chased down or murdered. Here's the Crescent Island Peace Zone, and we have a wandering trader that I named here. These guys, some iron golems to protect it. We have a refugee room, so if somebody's like getting chased down by others, they can hide in this room. And then we have the meeting room, so members who are fighting on the server can say, oh, let's make peace, or they can say, oh, here are the terms, do not destroy this, or blah blah blah. So it's a place where peaceful measures to conflict or totally peace can be achieved. So now let's go off the bridge, and let's go down here. We have another portal. This is big lava cast. I don't know how it came here. I think it's pretty new. Here we have a spruce city made by one of the members on the server, and 2 domes that were also made by the same member. Here we have the ruins of somebody's old house that was destroyed. And we have a pillar. Here we have the casino where you can gamble away your life problems, and we have a fountain here. So, click the button, we can go in. As you can see here, there's a guy, the bartender's here. He's actually named after me because the guy did that as a joke. And the casino has a lot of gambling games. We have a game where you can, I mean gambling games, I don't mean like, oh, blackjack. It's the games, okay, wait, why is this door so hard? On door. Gambling games. So there's basically a lot of gambling games here, because it's a casino, where you can bet on certain things. Here is a boxing ring, so 2 people fight with their fists, whoever wins gets a reward. Now there was a game where, there was a game about trust, so if you put both people, there's red wool and green wool, and if you put red wool, both people put red wool, the red wool, that means nobody gets the reward, but if you put the green wool, it means you do get an award. Here's a room I think is like a weapon comparison room, and if the weapons are the same, you fight. There's a bed there. Here is the chess room. I think this is a war in progress still, where you can play chess in Minecraft. And that is the casino, which is really cool. Made by my friend, honest friend, and the creation process is still out there, and if you want to see that, I think I'll link his channel below. So let's go past, because I only showed you a certain part of the area. Here is the shrine to the ghosts. This was made by me, because on the server, some of the characters became ghosts, and after they left, I decided to make a shrine to them, and I guess they had some music, so yeah. Here is a big tree. It's a ramen shop, which is actually a certain type of Japanese noodles. I made as a joke for Naruto, which is a popular manga and show I watch. The guy here seems to have gone away. Okay. Here we have the hotel. Here we have Jeff. Hello, Jeff. That's his name. You can see it. And this is a hotel one of my friends is working on. It's making like a functional hotel. Next to that, we have my landscape, land real estate agency, with my worker Mulder, where you can because the server has a lot of destroyed land. I was like, hey, what if I allow people to ask me to make land for them? Here we have the soccer tree. The soccer tree is important because it's one of the oldest, if not the oldest, most important build on the server. Recently, it was almost destroyed in a current ongoing conflict between members on the server. And here's the inside. It used to be a lot better, but the inside was a lot devastated by the conflict. And right now I've actually repaired it. This isn't the original. It's been repaired a lot. Here we have some members on the server's house. The main part hasn't been used that often, but if you go down here, they have a secret war bunker with armor and stuff in them. And here we have a chest with their some secret armor and stuff. Here we have a bunker storage with arrows, diamond blocks, and other random stuff, and which is really cool. These guys are actually the enemies I'm currently fighting against on the server. So this is kind of awkward, but I know canonically the area, so I can say that. So let's go out of this area. Let's go beyond the hotel. And let's go to one of the areas that I put a lot of work into. The jungle. This used to be an empty area, but I grew an entire jungle within the game here. And I think it looks pretty cool. On it, here we have my house. This used to be my house. Right now I've retired it more as like a museum of some sorts, because I actually moved out. And I moved into this top area. This is the jungle city. This is an area where I made my own nation based on the jungle. We have my dogs. I have more, but they died in the war. We have my villagers who work for me for the companies. We have a panda house where you can see Minecraft pandas, because like in the real world, pandas are actually pretty rare. And I think it ended up looking pretty nice. And we also have a museum to show the history of the server with important books, some armor people used, some armor I used, and this famous bee. And now we have a member's house. This is the sky grid, and it used to be the remains of a village on the server, as you can see by this house. There used to be a big village that was really important at the start, but during war, I blew it up using a large amount of TNT, and it ended up becoming this giant crater. One of my friends used this as a giant operational base that uses for conflict to this day. Here's an embassy for my nation. Over here we have a little tavern, a little sheep pen, and this server has, while not having the most big builds, does have a lot of really cool stuff in its areas. Like this jail. This jail is not currently in operation, I believe, but it used to be used and imprisoned a lot of people. Why did he put this sign? No, you don't own this. This jail has been used to detain a lot of people. Here's the containment cell. Here are the doors. I do believe with some light maintenance, this jail could be used decently. But for now, it's just lying dormant. I kind of want to see this being used more, but I don't think I have a jurisdiction to do that. And here we have the ruins of some old shops and some more bridges. And yeah, that's actually the Cooolsmp. We won't button with F1. I just wanted to show you guys around the Cooolsmp. It's, though being pretty small, the Cooolsmp is really cool, and a lot of people will put a lot of time into it. I'm really happy to see it flourish the way it is right now, when this video does well, I'm gonna promise everyone that I'll make a history video talking about the history of the SMP. So if anyone wants to learn about that, then they can. But now I'm gonna give you guys a treat. This SMP is all about, destruction. And I want to show you how much destruction. I'm gonna show you what usually happens when people are fighting on the server. Let me get out the weapons I need. Let's go crazy. So on this server, destruction is a part of the culture, I would say. A lot of things get destructed because in every war somebody gets like a lot of TNT, which is all this, and then just starts blowing everything up. And they often end up causing destruction that is sometimes fixed. Mostly these giant like destructions are like scars on the server. So this is usually not in creative mode. What happens when in war? It's usually a lot of combat between everyone and their armor and their weapons, and a lot of explosive weaponry. So this is just a demonstration of what usually happens when we're in war. Somebody sets like a giant amount of TNT on some territory on this land, and like in this demonstration, it's the island, and then it just all goes boom. And then it creates these massive, giant craters, as seen here. But for evenness, let's make the rest of this a crater, because I have that trait. And as I would say on the server, with destruction being such a big part, me and my friend named Sean, which I'll link his channel, we've done the most destruction. Because I created the ocean. Right now I'm doing some more. But he did a lot of destruction. The area near the jungle, I think, was actually destroyed. He just, yeah. But I think this server, even though it may seem a little over chaotic, is really fun. And if anyone I know is watching this, if it's allowed, you may be able to get in. I probably not, but I hope everyone, you enjoyed this tour of the Cooolsmp. I hope you're interested in the Cooolsmp, and if you are, maybe you can like the video. Because I'm thinking about making more Cooolsmp content other than streams, which I'm currently not going to advertise on my YouTube channel. So if you really want, if you want to see more, I'll advertise my streams that I'll do whenever big events are held more, and I'll make more content just in general of the Cooolsmp. Because I spend a lot of my time on this server helping other people like make content. So right now, let's just see this massive explosion go off and look at it. Look at the destruction. Now we have like a little crater. I think that's going to be the end for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you, I'm going to say this once again, if you enjoyed it, please just like the video. If you can, comment, just say, oh, I like this content, please make a story video or something else, and I will. See you later. Bye.